So when you want to create advert, like I said, there are different tools you can use to create advert. You can use your Facebook Lite, you can use the Facebook application itself, you can use your PC, and you can use ad manager, Facebook ad manager. Depending on the one you are using, they have different interface, and some of them also have their tools. The tools available or the options available also depend on the app you are using. So some of them are not available on some app, while some are not available when you use system. But the best to use is Ad Manager. So now let's start with this Facebook app. If you want to create ad on Facebook app, like I said earlier on, you can go through two methods. It's either you go and promote an existing post. Scroll down to the post that you want to promote, and under that post you will see boost button, a blue button, and you will see boost. So when you see that button, you can click on it. When you click on it, it's going to ask you, when you want to boost a post, there are two available options. It's either you want to get more engagement for that post, or an engagement can be in terms of like, for people to react to it, or to comment on the post, or to share the post. The second option is for you to get more messages. So the people to send you messages. It's either they send you message on this Facebook, or they send you WhatsApp message directly. And that WhatsApp message can only be available when you connect your WhatsApp to your page. So if after selecting the goal you want to achieve with boosting this post, then you will have the audience section. The audience section, we have special ad category. That's for if you are promoting some things and you are targeting people, like the post you are boosting rather is related to election or politics, social issue, housing and the likes. Or if not, you can just leave that out and set your audience. Click the edit button for the audience. For the audience, we have different level. We have the location. You can select your location. In terms of location, we have two available. We have region, location in terms of region, or location in terms of address. So when you click address, when you use address to capture people within a particular distance. Take for instance where you are located, you want to only capture people that are maybe some meter away from where you are. So you have to on your location so that it will be able to establish the location where you are presently. From there, you can now adjust your radius. Maybe you want it to be 30 meters from where you are. So it's going to adjust and make sure it's targeting people within that region. So you can set your radius depending on if you are using location. But mostly you may not be using location, you might be using region part of it. If you are using region, that means you have to select, maybe it's by country. If it's Nigeria, you can type it there and it will come up, you select it. If you are using Nigeria, you select it. Or if you want to make it by state, maybe Lagos state, Lagos, Nigeria, Ibadan, and so on and so forth. So you select as many locations as you want. Maybe you want to target city, you select it and you click save. So now you also have the opportunity to set the characteristics of those audience you want to target. So when you can type the characteristics, for instance, if you are selling clothes, you may want to target people that are interested in fashion. So perhaps you will type fashion, and it will give you all the available options for fashion. We have fashion in terms of shopping and fashion. Those that are interested, if you look at it beneath, it's telling you that these people have interest in fashion. So you can select it. This the second one is shopping accessory. It's telling you that these people are they have shopping and fashion together. Not really that they they have interest in it. They sometimes do transaction involving that. So you can select it. Then we have fashion week. You can see this fashion advisor is job title. This is for people that set their profile and put the job where they work, and they put the title of their job there. Job title fashion advisor. So Facebook make all this. You can with this you can use it to target some specific set of people. That is what this is part of what makes Facebook advertising very potent and powerful, because you can use it to target some set of audience. Um, Maybe you might want to select fashion and style. If that is not enough, you can still select. So far, you want to sell clothes, so you can check clothing as well. Maybe you look for clothing, you can see clothing, shopping and fashion, you can select it. Is it women clothing? If it's women clothing, you select it. And if it's men clothing, you can also have that as well. Or is it suit that you want to sell? You have a lot of options. Type it and see if it's available. If the option is available, it will come up. Then you select it and save. Now you move to the age region. Depending on what you want to sell. So it's good for someone to have idea of your audience before you go ahead and place advert. You don't just wake up and you just slide into your Facebook business page and you just place order. You need to do your research. Who are the people that are likely to be interested in my product? With that, if you have idea of those people that are likely to be interested in your product, then you can now come in, just set those kind of people, target them. There is probability that out of 20 people that your product will get to, one out of that 20 will be interested. So the age is also very important. It won't be good for you to target people that they may not have the financial capacity or they can't make decision on their own. What I mean is, if you are selling products worth of 10,000 or thereabout, you should be looking at people that are around 25 years and above. And if you are selling just female clothes for young ladies, I think you should be looking between 25 years and maybe 30 to 40 years, and so on and so forth. So you have to use your age discretion. And if you are selling something that you know anybody can buy it, you can reduce it from maybe put it at 20 or thereabout. Then if it's women clothing, you can only select women. There's no point you letting your advert to also appear to men. And if it's men clothing, it's better you select only men. There's no point you letting it appear to women. Although, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying for the fact that you are selling women clothes, some men cannot buy it, maybe buy it for their wife or for their girlfriend. But that can only occur maybe one in per 500 or 1,000. Sometimes some men tend to buy those kind of things when maybe uh, the lady is there with them or something. So it's better you don't take that risk. Just target the audience, those people that are likely to see it and they will find it interesting and buy it. So if it's women clothing, I will advise you target only women. Then when you are done, you click save. So if you are click save, the next thing is to move to your budget region. You have to be very careful when it comes to this budget region. For this app, it's showing total budget. When you use Facebook Lite, it's not going to show total budget. It will show you daily budget. So when you when you edit the daily budget, that will be what will help to calculate your total budget. So since this one is showing total budget, if I'm running the ad for a week and I want to spend maybe 500 per day, which means it has to be 3,005. So it's better I type the 3,005 here. Then it will help me to divide it. When I change, adjust the days, the duration to 7, you can see beneath the estimated number of people who will see your boosted ad per day. It's showing me the total people that are likely to see it, which is between 721 to 2,100 people per day. And if you look at it beneath where we have run this ad until Saturday, August 1, 2020, is showing you we spend 500 per day. So it has estimated it based on the total budget that I put there and the duration. So with this, you have that set. Then here we have the option available, run this ad on Instagram. If I want my ad to extend to Instagram, I can select this button. And if you want to check the Instagram preview, you can click here to see the preview, how it's going to appear on Instagram. No, I don't know why this is taking time. But that is just it. You will see the preview there. Then you have your, so if everything is fine and you have money there, you've funded your account, then you can click the boost button. And immediately when you click the boost button, it's going to tell you that your ad is under review. So it will show the detail under review. So your ad will undergo some review to be sure that it's not violating any of Facebook policy, Facebook advertising policy. If it's not, Facebook will approve it and it will go live. So that is how to create a Facebook ad using the boost button.